Hey, hi kids. So in the second video of this series, we are going to learn a little bit more about how exactly you're supposed to use Scratch, okay? I'm not going to show you how to make a game, how to do this, how to do that. Maybe I'm going to show you a little bit, but in this particular video, I'm going to tell you the whole essence of using Scratch, okay? So if you watch one video, you know how to make one game. Okay, that too you become a copycat. Okay, you just copy one step after the other. That's it. But that's really not fun, right? Because that does not let you make whatever you want. So I'm going to tell you why Scratch is important as a tool which will let you make anything that you want. Okay. Now, when I mean anything, I mean any kind of Scratch application. A lot of things can be made. There are of course some limitations. You can't, of course, make an Android application. You can't make a website. But inside of Scratch, there are so many different possibilities. Let's see how we can get into that spirit of creating something on your own. Okay, so in Scratch, you have these little blocks of many different types. Okay, so think of these blocks like your alphabets in English. Okay, how many alphabets do you have? Just 26 alphabets, right? Just 26. And how many stories have you written with those 26 alphabets? Millions, if I'm counting, I mean, to say the least, millions of stories. How many newspaper articles come out? How many comic books come out with only those 26 alphabets, right? So here these blocks are like alphabets. I think there are many more than 26 here. So the possibilities of combining these in different ways is endless, literally endless. Okay, I am a professional game developer. Okay, so you would say Scratch is kids, must be like kids stuff for you. No, even with Scratch, there are games that people have made that have me scratching my head. Okay, I cannot imagine how they have done 3D. This is something 2D, right? But people have made 3D with Scratch. I mean, it is, and if you look at the way they have done it, for a person like me, it is impossible to understand. Okay, so let's just see some small ways in which you can combine. So you already know by now that these blocks attach themselves to each other. So very simply, you can just attach these blocks and make something new happen. But to make something interesting happen, you have to really apply your thought. So I'm going to show you quickly how we can make a very interesting pattern with the pen tool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly take, I don't want to explain the code. All I'm saying is with just the same blocks, how so many different things are possible. I'm just quickly going to make a square. Okay, and the repeat block lets you do something multiple times. So to make a square, I'm going to do. So don't worry about what I am doing. Don't try to copy it. Just try to. I just want to show you what all is possible. Okay, and then I also have to do a pen down. Then erase all. That's about it. And just do 2 degrees and change pen color by 1. Okay, and then let's increase the pen size. Set pen size to 2. And let's see what happens. Let's maximize our screen. Oh, something went wrong. That happens all the time. I interchanged this. I just had to do 90 degrees and move 2 steps. Yeah, move say 100 steps. Okay, let me bring it to the middle of the screen. Okay, so just take a look at this. Did you imagine that just by putting these blocks together, you can get this wonderful pattern? Just like you can use your alphabets of English to make a sentence and use the sentence to make a story. Many of the stories are very interesting, very beautiful. Some stories about some people camping in the jungle and being hunted by a lion. All these are made by just those 26 alphabets. Okay, so unlock your creativity, experiment, and also at the same time, when you are trying to think of something, when you're trying to make something, also think logically, because things will not just work like that. Although this code looks, this is called code. Okay, this is what we also call in our programming language, programming terms as professionals, as code, because it is not very easy to understand. Something is happening, this. So with Scratch, be ready to be on a journey in which you are going mad with creativity. You're thinking of things you can like, things that you can possibly make. So you know how to do something multiple times, you know how to play a sound, combine this together, how to mix and match. Suppose, think of yourself as a painter. You are mixing and matching different colors together and something interesting comes up. But of course, you don't have to throw the colors randomly. That will make a totally bad painting. That is very much possible with Scratch also. So think carefully, but at the same time, unlock your creativity, think of different ways in which you can combine these blocks together to get something really crazy and interesting that somebody has never thought of. Okay, you can possibly make a game between you and your family, like in which you're trying to chase somebody in your family. You can put your face on the character. You can use their voice in an interesting way. There are so many different things which are only limited by your imagination. So when you come to learn Scratch on this channel especially, it will not be about me telling you how to make a Flappy Bird, how to make a shooting game, how to make a this, how to make a that. That I may teach you a little bit about that, with the aim that you will take it forward and put your own masala, your own tadka, and your own flavor in it. Okay. If you just copy what I'm going to teach you, then it will be a total waste of my and your time. The whole idea of teaching you Scratch, of helping you learn Scratch, is that you do what you want to do, not what, as a teacher or as a friend, elderly friend of yours, I want you to do. So in school, you must be getting so bored. No teacher tells you do this, do this, do this, do this. But when you go to the playground, you get the freedom to do what you want. You get to hit the shot the way you want. You want to try to hit it for a six, you can do it. You want to try to hit it for a boundary, you want to try to hit, no, just defend. When you go to play basketball, you can decide where you want to run. You can wait for the ball to be passed to you, or you can do whatever you want, right? So think of this as your playground. This is your playground. Mix and match things the way you want. Think of crazy ideas. Uh, you may get frustrated because it is not as simple as it sounds. So work through it. Try to solve your problem step by step. Okay. We will also talk about how you can overcome problems when you encounter them in Scratch. The core idea is to go very slowly, systematically. Also, maybe ask for help if you are getting stuck. You can post in the comments maybe, if and ask for help if you're getting stuck somewhere. But go ahead and try Scratch, mix and match different blocks and with each other and see what happens. And then in the future videos, we'll see little bits of what different blocks do and how they can be combined in very interesting ways. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Thank you very much.